Sawadika. This is your host Kusuma Yotasmut and welcome to Thailand Today. Nigeria is Africa's largest economy with 2014 GDP estimated at US dollar 479 billion. The economy has continued to grow at a rapid 6 to 8% annually. It should be noted that Nigeria is the 12th largest producer of petroleum in the world and the 8th largest exporter and has the 10th largest proven reserves. This Western African country has abundant supply of natural resources, well-developed financial, legal, communications, transportation sectors. Nigeria is also the most popular country in Africa, but over half of its 180 million people live in extreme poverty. By and large, this looks very much like a land of opportunity. Thailand Today has an opportunity to have with us today His Excellency Mr. Shockwoody Okafor, the Nigerian ambassador to Thailand. The ambassador will brief us on the progress of his country has made in recent years, the opportunity for trade and investment and relations with Thailand. Please welcome the ambassador of the Federal Republic of Nigeria to Thailand. Sawadika, Your Excellency.
Sawadika.
Thank you for coming to Thailand today.
Thank you for having me, Kusuma.
Pleasure, sir.
Yes.
Well, Nigeria has achieved political stability for many years and president should be elected. And so is there any reasonably, how much you mean for Nigeria and transformed of the external relation with the world?
Well, yes, with a lot of optimism,
Yes.
Our history as a nation, 1960, we
Yes.
had our independence. And up to 1966, fortunately, we again had some military interregnum for up to 38 years in our history since our independence. But I'm happy to tell you that since 1999, we have had back-to-back civilian relationship in terms of our governance for 16 solid years. So we are so happy. In fact, our latest election was just in April, where we had our new president now.
Yes.
So you can see we are the world's 8th largest democracy, being the most populous country in Africa today. So we are so proud because that election was adjudged to be the freest, very credible election. So that is the popular mandate my new president has. So as a nation, we are so proud because there is no looking back about that. Yeah.
Interesting. Nigeria and Thailand share many similarities.
Yes.
For example, natural resources, climate, just strong agricultural. So how can you take the greater benefit of these similarities?
Yes, it's very good, and Kusuma, you are right on that. A lot of commonalities, Like I told you, we achieved our independence in 1960. And by 1962, this beautiful country, Thailand, established diplomatic relationship with us. In fact, by 1972, Thailand opened its diplomatic mission in Lagos then, our former capital city. Today, we've moved to Abuja,
Yes.
a new capital city. Yes, so by the year 2000, the Nigerian embassy was opened here in Bangkok 15 years ago. Yes, so I can tell you with pride that our relationship has been excellent. It's warm, it's cordial, it's growing, So there are no hiccups. When we say in diplomatic relationship is correct. So we are so proud at the political level. We don't have any problems at all, you know. However, we believe that given the immense resources available to both countries, we can do a lot in terms of bilateral economic cooperation, our relationship, because the resources we have enormous. I have told you, in Nigeria, we have the largest market in Africa. We are the largest economy in Africa. In terms of foreign direct investment, we are the largest. So you can imagine. And then look at Thailand. I mean, for 38 years, what His Majesty has been able to do for you. The transition, wonderful you have from the farm to the factory. So I know this is the miracle of Thailand. So we think that by putting our resources together, potentials together, the sky will be the limit. You see, this is 21st century.
Yes.
And the diplomacy of the 21st century is that of the stomach. You just have to conquer the poverty gap, be able to feed your people. So we think Thailand has done so much, and we have basis for this cooperation, for partnership, for friendship, for respect. So I think this is the foundation. We have so much going on in the area of agriculture. Now what we want to do, we still remain the highest buyer of Thai rice from Africa, but you know we can grow rice anywhere in Nigeria. You have 5 months of rainfall. We have up to 8 months of rainfall in some parts of Nigeria. So we can, grow rice from anywhere. So it depends. Now we think that with the AEC, the
end of the year,
ASEAN Common Market, which is coming by end of this year, you will have some competition, isn't it? Whether in rice or Cambodia is by the even Myanmar, India, and so on. But we think we're a ready partner for you. We can do a lot of things in terms of business, and already business is looking very good because more Thais are visiting Nigeria now. Yes. A company like PTT, they are buying some crude oil from Nigeria. Yes. And MEA, Electricity Authority of Thailand, they're interested in electricity business in Nigeria. A lot of things are happening. I just came back early this year with 32 Thai investors, who are interested in so many areas of investment in Nigeria. To build a refinery. They want to do integrated agriculture. They want to do waste management plants, and so on.
Can you go a little deeper in that? Agriculture?
Yes.
Means what? I mean,
integrated
they are going
agriculture. They're interested in rice.
Into what?
They're interested in rice. They're
growing
interested.
For you.
Sure, joint venture. Joint
okay.
venture, yes.
Yes,
they're interested in tapioca, this thing, you know, cassava. You know, we are still the world's largest producer
of tapioca.
Tapioca, absolutely. Yes, Nigeria is #1, followed by Brazil. Other countries, Asia is there. Okay, so there are a lot of things we can do in agriculture, in aquaculture, in vegetable, in fruits, and what have you. So many areas of agriculture. So it's looking good, and we think Thailand is a place to be because you've succeeded to add value to what you have.
Yes.
Yes. So that's it.
But Nigeria is supposed to be the largest economy, and the most populous among the African country.
Sure.
So because of the poverty a little bit here and there of the country, so how is the government balancing these factors?
Okay, I tell you what, Nigeria, as far as we know, is a very, very rich country.
Yes. You have
seriously, yeah, because apart from the
you have gold,
oil,
you have petroleum.
we have actually more gas than petroleum.
Yes, petroleum.
And apart from that, we also have solid minerals.
Solid mineral.
Up to 34 globally acknowledged solid minerals, of which is yet untouched. But for Thailand, we can talk of gemstones. As I said, soon after my arrival, a year after, I went to Bangkok Gems and Jewelry annual show. And the finest stones came from Nigeria.
People talk about
you know what you've been able to do in terms of processing these gemstones. So I'm happy now that a lot of Thais are now going to Nigeria to see how they can partner with Nigerian counterparts to process these gemstones. But to answer your question, yes, we're a very rich country, but for me, I think we're also a poor country, because to the extent you've not been able to at least have some balance between the rich and the poor. And that's why I think our answer is not in petroleum, because petroleum is at the end it will exhaust. But agriculture, from agriculture, you transit, you manufacture, you employ your people, you conquer the poverty gap, and that will be it. From there, other things will follow. And because Thailand has done it, we believe with our friendship and cooperation, we too, we can do it. So I think that is the answer, agriculture.
Very interesting on the investment, because I met with some of the business people and they did talk about investing in Nigeria. So how much Nigeria has encouraged, as you said already, that the Thai companies to come and look for a new investment opportunity?
Okay, let's put it this way. Today in the world, if out of the 10 fastest growing economies in the world, 7 are from Africa.
7 already?
Sure. Yeah, check it out. United Nations and UNDP, World Bank figures. So, and I'm saying in Nigeria today, we are the largest market. We are the largest economy. So, do the maths. Yes, you get the point I'm making. So I think it's very good, because Thailand, you are having competition now. And I'm saying, but the basic challenge truly is that most Thais know very little about Africa and about Nigeria.
The rest of the world too, not only Africa.
That's the hard truth. So you have to open up. This is it, because information is key. It's not just listening to maybe BBC, CNN, and reading newspapers, other people, because Thais have to see Africa and Nigeria, in this case, through Thai eyes, not through other countries' eyes. And how do you do it? It's by opening up, it's by visiting, it's by getting, the government is leading the way, but of course today you have public-private partnership. Your private sector, be it Chamber of Commerce, Federation of Industries, they need to lead the way also, so that Thai investors can reach out. Because when I took the 32 Thai investors to Nigeria, they couldn't believe their eyes. Yes, because before then, they said, oh, Boko Haram, oh, Ebola, and things like that. Because but when you are on ground, just like I told them that we have 36 states structure in Nigeria. Yes, we had challenges in some 3 states in Nigeria, but the rest of the 33 states.
Of course.
Yes, so I cannot tell somebody that, oh, don't go to Patani because of 3 provinces. Thailand is not free, or one incident the other week. And no, it's not so. Yeah, this is a free country.
When Your Excellency talk about but Thai people do less know about Nigeria, or I would rather say the other rest of the world. Let's talk about education. It seems that you have been exchange of the education into some of the university. What do you want to say about that project? It is a very important project on education.
Yes, education is very important, and you need to link it with what the information gap, huge information gap we're talking about. your universities, they have a role to play. I have been giving lectures in some of the Thai universities here, and you find
what
out
topic
also.
Is that? Was that?
So many topics. I talk across economy, political, conflict management.
Ooh.
Yes, even I'm going to Konkan before end of this month. We want to talk about local government and so on.
Ooh.
So my point is that these exchange programs in education is very important. Not only do you, for instance, if you have a Thai Africa small section or department and so on, so that your youths, your students will begin to learn, open their horizon of knowledge about Africa. It's not Africa they see on television, only bad news and conflicts. No, it's not.
That's not the way.
We are
Exactly.
talking of a continent of 1.1 billion people, 54 countries in Africa, because some people, when they hear Africa, they think it's a country. So it shouldn't be. It's good to let people broaden their knowledge. So if they have this exchange program, like we have more than 138 universities today. Sure. So very good schools.
Good, yes.
So it's important if we have this exchange, we narrow the information gap. Very important, Yes, so I think it's good to have
Do
this.
we have a kind of exchange between institute to institute? Or there's I've been reading something about a project that...
It's still in the making. It's still in the making. But what we are saying, the time has come now to concretize it for the benefit of both countries. It's in our interest to do this, because more visits is very important.
Yeah.
I mean, also at the high level visits.
Visit to country and exchange in
Yes, not just government to government, private sector. And that's why I'm talking of this marriage of chambers of commerce, federation of industries, even civil societies. I tell you what, 21st century is really about people-to-people contact. It's not, I mean, I have visited your top ministers, deputy prime ministers, and so on. But it matters to go to the provinces, to meet with the people, meet with the farmers, see the others, the women group, the youth group, cultural group, football, and so on.
Yeah.
So these are the things that really make two countries to unite. It's not just about going to government house. You meet the people that matter. Yes. So this is what I think 21st century diplomacy is about.
For what you said very correctly, because your country is Thailand is well developed in certain things, and your country is certain things, so we can share in training, in resourcing that.
A lot of things. That's the way the marriage will work. Yeah. Yes.
So apart from the education, how about tourism? Nigeria, to make people to touring into your country.
Good. Very good. Let's just say with a land area of 923,770 square kilometers. That gives you an idea of how big Nigeria is. And we are bordered by the Atlantic Ocean. We have a lot of beaches,
we have beaches,
forests.
People thought of forests only.
Mountains, valleys, plateau, name it.
Okay.
So the only difference is that we've not succeeded in harnessing or adding value the way that you have done now. You're on the global spot as a tourist destination. I met one of the directors of the TAT, Thailand Tourist Authority. Yeah, because he was telling me that, well, yes, you have an office in London looking after Africa. I said, no, please. It means you have not started, because we are talking of 54 countries in a continent. So even in Nigeria, an office will be for you to not to talk of the whole Africa. So I think there is need for a change in this direction. Yeah, there's need.
So if I'm the person who never been, actually I've never been, what can you pin out where are the places that I mustn't miss and it will be fruitful and that I will like it?
Okay, let's just say we have 36 states each state is unique.
Yes.
If, for instance, you visit my state, you will have so much to see.
What's your state?
In terms of caves, in terms of rivers,
Really?
yes, you know,
Surprise,
in terms of
yes.
food,
Ooh.
music, dance, and what have you.
Interesting.
So much to show about Nigeria, because in terms of culture, we are so rich.
Yes.
Unbelievably
Colorful.
rich.
Yeah.
In fact, by 1977, we held what we call FESTAC, Festival of Arts and Culture. The entire black world was invited to showcase. Yeah. If you go to some of the top industrial countries, i.e. United States, Europe, go to their museums. You will see
Yes.
the kind of things in their museums taken even before our independence from Nigeria. So it's an area that we're
Yes,
top,
really.
you know,
You
yeah.
must miss to go there. You see. So Thailand has welcomed many Nigerians. So who are they? I mean, what business do they do in Thailand?
Okay, it depends on how you look at it. The community here, we have what we call the Nigerian Community Association of Thailand. We have a lot of students here going to school. We have a lot of professionals working in oil companies, Mobil, Chevron here. We have some professors teaching here in the universities. Then we have some business people here. In fact, before our independence, we were actually buying rice, tomatoes, you know, cement, and so on. Yeah, textile materials from Thailand. So a lot of business is going on. And of course, tourism. Like I said, Nigerians travel quite a lot. They travel quite a lot. The major airlines that go to Nigeria, they are full.
Do you have your own carrier?
They are
National
not coming
carrier?
here. They are not coming yet.
That's
But
why
we are talking about
That's why you're
it.
looking for a tourism, but you don't have even the career to
Yes,
go. You
but,
think? But,
if you put the...
is that how
if you-
difficult? How long from here to Nigeria?
Just 14 hours.
14 hours.
Yeah. Just 14 hours.
Is it convenient if we go
It's
just one shot?
convenient.
Or
Yeah, if you can go. It depends on how you want to go. From here to Dubai, straight to Nigeria, or from here to Addis, Ethiopia, straight to Nigeria. If you decide to travel through continental Europe, straight to UK or Germany, it's up to you. Yeah.
I really on your side. That's why I wanted to ask more on the tourism, because it's expensive to live on. The hotel is comfortable or anything.
No, well, you can argue that maybe hotels are reasonably, in Thailand, this thing, yeah, but it's not anything to, it depends on the level you want to pitch your, purse expenditure, yeah, so, but, Thais who have gone to Nigeria, really, you can ask your ambassadors. Some don't want to come back.
Did they come back?
Yeah, say please, you have to come back. Don't say the ambassador.
You have to, yeah, it's a master. How visa-wise? Is it how
24 hours. You
yes,
get your visa.
24 hours.
Yeah, if we have reason to look into it or so, the next day you have it. But basically 24 hours, no problem. Visa. Yeah.
I can acquire the visa at midnight?
Anytime.
Really?
Anytime we give, yes.
Oh,
yes.
It's so good. So I have a few minutes for you, Your Excellency. Please
Yes.
take this opportunity to invite the Thai people to visit your country.
Yes.
They should not miss, please.
Yes, thank you so much. Yeah, what I said before, I would like to repeat, is very important. My office is there, a lot of literature. You can just also look at the Embassy of Nigeria, Thailand, websites, a lot of information, history, background, geography, tourism, culture, name it. You will get a lot from our website on what we do. On the other hand, no protocol. If you want to come to our office, you come, see my staff. If you have reason to see me, I'm there. We talk, and any clarification you need, we'll have it. Because this is such a beautiful country that Africa, you can't miss out. Because if you are doing anything in Africa, you haven't been to Nigeria, because we are the heart of Africa. Some have described us, you see the map of Africa. You invert it it's like a shotgun.
Oh, really?
If you invert it.
Oh, let me
and
just,
the trigger, they say, is
really?
in Nigeria.
Nigeria.
Yeah, so you can't miss it.
Very
Thank you.
impressive, Your Excellency. So Thailand Today would like to thank Nigeria's ambassador to Thailand, Mr. Okafor, who tells us of political and economic transformation in Nigeria. He stresses similarities with Thailand, which offer opportunities for Thailand to expand trade and investment. Tourism development is also high on the agenda. I do hope that you enjoyed, I do hope you enjoyed Thailand Today, sir. Thank you very much for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching Thailand Today. I'm Kusuma Yotha. So hope to see you tomorrow then. สวัสดีค่ะ
Sawadee krap.